Hello everybody and welcome to another Naruto Theorist video. In today's video we will be talking about who is the strongest of each of the Kage through their respective times. Now first off, I'm just going to jump right into it and we're going to start off with the Tsuchikage, and my opinion for the strongest Tsuchikage was Mu. Now we know Mu is the second Tsuchikage. We saw him reanimated in the 4th Ninja War, and he was pretty strong. He was capable of using the Kage Tota, dust release or particle style or whatever you guys want to call it. And this is where you can just obliterate anything down to a molecular level, which is just insane, and that is only shared with Onoki, who are the only two people that can use that, even though in a kind of filler arc in the first part of Naruto there was a ability similar to the dust release. But we're going to skip right past that. He could also use completely camouflage his body to the point where you could not even sense his chakra. So I guess you could say he could fight. He could fight the blind Madara because he could only sense stuff in that mode, but doesn't matter. He also could fly, but he could not use the weighted boulder jutsu that Onoki could. He also can use fire, earth, and wind release and use lightning. So he could use all 5 nature transformations, which is shared with only a couple people. So yeah, Mu's pretty powerful. He can also, which was one of his key moves, is split himself into 2 duplicates and avoid a blow. And this would reduce his power by half, but he would be able to just escape things very quickly. Now we're going to move on to the Kazekage, and Gaara is strong, but he's not the strongest of the Kazekage. I would put that as the 3rd Kazekage. Now we don't have a name for him. He's just kind of a mythical character that we know is one of the strongest Kage. And his technique was the Iron Sand, and he found this after studying Shukaku and the Jinchuriki of Shukaku, and before this no Kazekage had used any sand techniques. He was the first one, and he mixed his magnetic chakra with iron powder, and that created the Iron Sand technique. Now he was killed by Sasori and turned into a puppet, but Gaara was also killed by Deidara, and I would say Deidara was stronger than Sasori, so I'm gonna put the 3rd Kazekage above Sasori, or above Gaara. 3rd Kazekage was really good with his iron sand and the whole magnet release thing, which is thought to be a Gaara a Shukaku related Jinchuriki Kekkei Genkai. It's actually just a kind of Kage family Kekkei Genkai, as most of the Kage came from this, or most of the Kazekage came from the same family. So that's basically it for the Kazekage. Next we're moving on to the 4th Raikage, who is the strongest Raikage. He's the son of the 3rd Raikage, which we all know because the Kazekage also come from the same family. He is now regarded as the fastest ninja, or the 2nd fastest behind Naruto Uzumaki, who outspeeded him just as Minato did. He is capable of using his lightning release cloak to increase his speed by a whole lot. He's a lightning timer, which is really, really crazy because not a lot of characters in the show can do that. Only Minato and Itachi and a couple others can, and Sasuke probably, and Madara. But he is one of the strongest. He's one of the strongest or fastest characters in the whole show. Only behind a couple of the the final boss type characters. Next, we're gonna move on to the Mizukage, and the strongest Mizukage, in my opinion, was Gengetsu Hozuki, who, is the brother of Soigetsu, or the grandfather. He's just related to Soigetsu and Soigetsu's brother. We're both swordsmen. Anyways, he was a very strong genjutsu user. Kind of next to his name is gengetsu, genjutsu, you feel. And he was very good. He was good at water, fire, lightning, and earth release, and yin yang. He was very good at yin release because he was very good at genjutsu. He could summon a giant clam to help him in combat, which we saw in the Fourth Ninja War, where he kind of made a fool of a whole platoon when he was telling them, like, this isn't me, but just attack him. And he kind of made a fool of everybody, even including Gaara, who his genjutsu was even strong enough to kind of get an influence on him. He also has a Steaming Danger Tyranny clone, and this is a very strong ability, and what it does is he creates a kind of bad-looking clone of himself and surrounds, it's water surrounded by oil, and then the oil heats up and evaporates the water and puts pressure in it, and then it blows up, and then the vapor goes into the air, and that cools down and comes back down and reforms the clone. So basically, it's just a kind of a loop, and it keeps doing that until Gengetsu wants to stop. So, or it is kept cool, or the clone is kept cool so it can't boil or explode or turn back into a hail, come down on the ground. And then finally, for the last one, we have the first Hokage, Hashirama Senju. He is hailed as the god of shinobi, even though the real god of shinobi is Hiruzen Sarutobi, my man Hiruzen. But he is one of the is the strongest Hokage, and we're not including Naruto in this because we all know Naruto's stronger than Hashirama, but Hashirama is very strong. He could beat probably a lot of ninja in the world. He beat Madara multiple times before, Madara went just insane towards the end of the arc. But, like in the past, he beat him multiple times. His wood style was renowned, and his DNA, which is insane regenerative abilities, are just still sought after till this day. And he is just insanely strong. His regenerative abilities, his wood style, his sage mode are just crazy strong, and he is completely he's unbeatable as a Kage, or as he was alive. He was unbeatable. So that's basically it. That's all I have for you guys today. If you liked the video, leave a like down below, and if you have any comments on it, just drop a comment, man. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, and as always, I'll see you guys later. I'm out.